What if the most powerful tool for lowering your stress, boosting your mood, and resetting your nervous system is something your body already knows how to do, and you're probably not doing it enough? Today, we're diving into why orgasms might be the most underrated wellness habit of your entire life. This is Taboo Talk, not safe for brunch. I'm Coralie from Vancouver, and I love digging deep and asking the questions no one will.
I'm Amber from Ontario. I'm blunt, cut through the fluff, and get straight to the point.
And I'm Vicky from Manitoba. I'm all about real connection because intimacy starts with trust. Let's get into it.
Orgasms are one of the most powerful physiological and psychological resets the body experiences. They're not just pleasurable, they're therapeutic, balancing, regulating, and of course, neurologically complex. So let's talk about science on the body. So this was so interesting. There's actually over 30 different regions of your brain that activates during orgasm, including those responsible for emotion, memory, reasoning, sensory perception, reward, and even pain modulation, which is why some people say, oh, I have a headache, I need to have an orgasm.
That's right.
Perfect.
I mean, that should never be the excuse.
Right.
No, not tonight. I have a headache.
Yeah.
I'm going to help your headache, honey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. And that's the last thing you want to hear.
Right.
When you're using that excuse as an excuse, yes.
Yeah.
Totally. Read the room. Okay. Read the room. But when we have an orgasm, our brain releases this giant cocktail of chemicals. We have dopamine, which is for reward, motivation, and pleasure. Serotonin, which is that mood regulation and calmness. Oxytocin, which is bonding, stress release. Prolactin, which is for relaxation and gives you that kind of pro-orgasmic satisfaction. And also the endorphins, which are the natural painkiller. So it's so funny because we hear about these different chemicals all the time. You're watching social media, be like, you need a dopamine detox, you need to get your oxytocin, whatever. And it's so funny because you have an orgasm and you got all of them.
Yes.
Yeah. Sign me up.
Talk about serving yourself.
Right?
Love it.
So as we approach an orgasm, our heart rate goes up, our blood pressure goes up, our breathing increases. And then afterwards, it's like this big drop. So it kind of mimics the physical reset you get from like a deep meditation or maybe a really good sleep. And we all need more of that.
Yes.
We all do.
Sleep.
What we really want to remember is that pleasure is part of self-care. It's not indulgence. It's not a luxury. It's not this like thing that is a reward. It is self-care. So think about your orgasms that way. They're not extra. It's a part of your body's regulatory system. And our culture, unfortunately, undervalues pleasure despite all the health benefits to pleasure, to being happy in life.
Well, yeah, the drug companies want you to take their drugs.
I know.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah. Meanwhile, we've got it all internally built.
Right.
We're
Exactly. And that's
just
not
have
to
to
say you
engage
don't
it.
need your antidepressants or anti-anxieties. Not saying that at
Absolutely.
all. But just
No.
saying we should always try and see like what we can do to help with it, right? And you can do you.
Literally.
Yeah. So now that we've laid out why orgasms aren't just fun, but literally part of your body's wellness system, let's switch gears a bit and bring you the receipts, the facts, the research, and the stuff you can use as justification the next time someone's like, why do you need me time? Why do you need me time?
So let's dive into some fun facts that are evidence-based. All right. The hormone cocktail is real. So I know Coralie mentioned that hormone cocktail. So during orgasm, the body releases a mix of dopamine, oxytocin, endorphins, and prolactin, the same chemicals tied to stress relief, bonding, pain reduction, and deep relaxation, right? We all fall asleep when we're done, most of us.
Well, we've had to talk about that
Or we
before.
might
But,
want to.
but yeah. Anywho, some of us go
not
clean the
everything.
kitchen.
Go clean the kitchen. Some of us have lots of energy. Orgasms help you sleep better for some. Some it'll boost your energy. And I think we've talked about that on other podcasts, right? Oxytocin and prolactin surge after orgasm, which naturally shifts the brain towards calm and rest. One reason so many people pass out after sex, but I guess maybe if you are normally like you're go 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 and you're calm and rest, you can maybe focus on cleaning the kitchen.
And sometimes I wonder too if it's an ADHD thing, because caffeine doesn't wake me up. So I sort of sometimes wonder if that's like a neurospicy sort of.
Could be.
Could be. Orgasms can reduce pain. Come on, sign me up. Like as I get older, I'm like, where did that ache come from?
Yep.
Endorphins released during orgasm act as natural painkillers. So studies and medical experts note that they may reduce headaches, menstrual cramps, and general body pain. So if you're not having sex during your period, hop in the shower or throw a towel down on the bed and have a little bit of fun to help reduce those cramps if you've got really bad cramps.
Yep. Coming from your endometriosis girl, yes. Right? I was in pain all the time, and that was the one natural remedy that worked.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Yeah,
fucked
That's
up?
awesome.
Yeah. It's
Like,
unfortunately, yes. It really
I mean,
is.
it's cool, but
Mhm.
it's also just sad because I feel like if men had endometriosis, there'd be other solutions.
It would have a lot of research attached to it.
Orgasms might support your immune health. So, cold and flu season,
Yeah.
all over the place right now, right? Some research shows that people with regular sexual activity, solo or partnered, guys, you can have orgasms without somebody else, just FYI, have higher levels of immunoglobulin A, an antibody that helps defend against illness. So I'm just curious, and I would love for somebody to test this out or multiple people. Have a ton of orgasms during cold and flu season and tell me how you fared.
And if you catch a cold, have an orgasm anyway, because it's going to help to sort of hopefully relieve some of that discomfort.
Yeah,
I mean, it just feels like a win-win.
I agree.
Mhm.
The dopamine and serotonin combination released during orgasm can help lift your mood. So it gets that mood a little bit, out of that anxiety, out of that stress. It improves emotional resilience. Orgasms are good for your pelvic floor. An orgasm involves rhythmic, involuntary contractions of the pelvic floor. So over time, that can help support pelvic health, especially for bladder control and sexual function. What? Sign
Yeah.
me up some more. Like there is no reason not to have an orgasm.
No. And the health benefits alone, when we think about it, I don't want to be in my 70s and not being able to participate in sexual activity. I want to set myself up for success. And if having orgasms today is going to suit me tomorrow, then I'm all right with that. I'll make it happen. Sure.
Yeah. And I think we don't put enough emphasis on taking care of our pelvic floor unless we're pregnant or until we start to have the little leaks, right? And
Correct.
if you think about it, your pelvic floor literally holds up your entire freaking upper body, your brain, your
Absolutely.
pelvic floor. If you didn't have a pelvic floor, you'd be bent over all the time, right? So
Yeah, absolutely.
take care of your pelvic floor, get a parapet.
Wow, we are really pushing that parapet this week.
Yeah.
Eh?
There are also heart and circulation benefits to orgasms. Sexual activity is associated with increased circulation, go figure, improved cardiovascular function, and in some studies, better long term heart health. Like you're just staying out of the doctor's office if you have multiple orgasms.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't have the stats right in front of me, but if I remember right, heart disease is like the number one or one of the number one killers of women over 40 or 50 or something like that. So there's a fun solution.
Yeah.
I got to go take my medication.
I love that.
Takes me half an hour to administer.
Half an hour.
I was going to say, I would have had a lot of medication in that time. I might even overdose. I don't know.
A few myths that we want to bust today. Orgasms are only about genital stimulation. Nope. Even with minimal, reliable, neuromapping, research still confirms orgasms involves widespread neurological activity and full body response.
Mm-hmm.
Myth number 2, every orgasm should feel the same. Also false.
I wish.
Yes.
And if you've ever had, different stimulation for orgasms, I mean, they can feel totally different.
Yeah.
So they vary based on stress, hormones, cycle, emotional state, stimulation type, and nervous system activity.
Mm-hmm. When we've all had situations where we've had this really great orgasm and you're like, wow. And then you try and recreate it. You try and line up the stars. Where was I at in my cycle? What did I do that day? Like whatever. And it is just impossible to recreate,
Yeah.
to get to that. I don't know if there's a magician out there that knows, like, if you do this, but I think that,
Well, at that point, you're just planning and overthinking it.
right.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're just never going to be the
I think
same.
I think that's why women should have 3,
Yeah.
right? And just create a mean average.
Mhm.
Just why stop at 1? You have 3 and then create an average and then have another 3 next time and create another average. It's fine. No big deal.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And it's not going to take you half an hour.
Mhm.
Well, maybe.
And our final myth, only partnered sex gives health benefits. Oh, fuck no.
Oh, it's out loud. Right. No.
I mean, even in a long-term relationship, I'm like, no.
Mhm.
That shit's
Yeah.
happening in the afternoon when he's at work.
That's right. Yeah, the idea that only partnered sex means that we're putting that onus in somebody else's hands, that they're taking care of our health, and that is just so false and unfortunate. But we absolutely have the power to do and make ourselves feel everything that we need to feel. The partner is a bonus, and it's lovely,
Mhm.
but it is a bonus.
Also, too, aren't there some statistics out there that say something about women who are single live longer or happier or something compared to married women, like overall? So,
Right.
because being in a marriage, and I think this is not so prevalent for our generation or the younger ones, but society over the years, whatever. But how could you have only the health benefits if you're with a partner when the studies are showing that women are living longer if they're single? So,
Right.
yeah.
Well, and I mean, I guess it always depends on how that study is skewed, right? So it depends on who they're interviewing, what that looks like. Being in that state, I can totally understand that. I can see people in relationships, and I can think of my own relationships in the past that were stress inducing. I think there has to be a happy medium, and there has to be 2 people that really want to create less stress together. Till then, I stay alone.
All right. Now that we've covered the science and the fun facts and basically proven that your body wants this as much as you do, it's time to put it into practice.
I interrupted this podcast to bring you something amazing from our Not Safe for Brunch intimacy shop. Woman Lust. This is an enhancement gel that you're going to put on your clitoris. Less is more. You don't need a lot. And this is going to help bring that arousal to the forefront of your experience. So if you're going for a lot of orgasms in 2026, this is definitely your new best friend. Available in Canada and the US.
Let's talk about something that doesn't get nearly enough conversation, and that is enhancing your pleasure. This little bottle is a pleasure-boosting, stimulating gel designed to increase blood flow so that you can have stronger, more longer-lasting orgasms, and that's what we all want. What makes this different? It's L-arginine. L-arginine is an ingredient that's shown to increase blood flow, which gives you that more heightened sensitivity, more heightened pleasure. It is so super lightweight, and you only need half of a pea size. That's what I always recommend to start, because a whole pea size, that might be too much. Start with a half so that you can add a little more as needed. You can always add more, but you can't take it away. It's body safe, it's vegan, it's cruelty free, and it goes nicely with every single vibrator you own. And it's wonderful if you're solo or playing with a partner. Pleasure isn't extra. Taking care of yourself shouldn't be extra, and it shouldn't be hard. This helps make it easy. It's the Lilo Pleasure Serum.
Yes. I'm so excited that I get to talk about this section, which is the orgasm challenge. I'm stoked to participate, and I hope you are too. So the challenge is to reach 200 orgasms in the year of 2026. How's that?
Okay,
Right.
let's do it.
So that's about one orgasm every 1.8 days. All right. Now we just talked about, 3. So you can really front load this by having multiple orgasms. You can skip a day, or you can just stick with the program and exceed all expectations. It can be solo, or it can be partnered, or a mix, completely up to the participant, whatever makes you happy. And it is about pleasure as wellness, not meeting a quota. So while I know that we're going to have some numbers people out there that are going to be checking off the list, this is about how we feel, being notable. Look at how you feel when you start having more orgasms. The purpose is to introduce intentionality around your pleasure. We've talked a lot about that and what the health benefits are. And we just want to encourage people to check in with their body regularly. This will help you lower some stress, hopefully, in a structured but flexible way, right? So we're making it kind of fun. This gives you an opportunity to explore some self-knowledge, be curious, and really look at some emotional regulation around yourself, your body, your mental health, to challenge stigma around sexual wellness and self-pleasure as well. So let's talk about some of the wellness angles. So what we want to do is start creating a ritual around stress relief, using orgasms as a tool for grounding and emotional reset. It's a really good idea. Tracking your patterns to understand your body better, like your sleep or your mood cycles, right? We track everything else. So we want to be tracking this as a part of whole wellness. Use whatever feels natural. We're going to have a little not safe for brunch tracker for you. Now, you can do whatever you want. You can use a not safe for brunch tracker that we've created for you, or you can use your notes app or a bullet journal, sticker
I love
chart.
a sticker chart.
I mean, I'm all about rewards. Right? Hit me with that dopamine.
Oh my
Give
God,
me
I
that
want a sticker
sticker.
chart.
Use some kind of an app or a voice note, something on your calendar, just something that marks so that you have a little bit of a tracker. We want you to be cognizant of how many orgasms you're having, when you're having them, and what that's doing to your mood before, after. Really be self-aware around this chart. All right.
Can I add in there too with the
Yeah.
tracker? Because our bodies, like we're all different. Our own bodies are like a science experiment, right? So when we're tracking our stuff and we're paying attention, we're learning how our bodies react. But what I want to say is I understand that sometimes it's really hard to freaking track, right? So I'm going to say come up with a system for yourself where it's like 1 to 5. And 1 means this and 5 means that. So you can put like orgasm 3 or whatever. And you have 1 for your mood and 1 for the quality or whatever. So you can just do that. Like I've had to do this with my own stuff with my health issues around, eating and pooping. And I don't have time to do all this. So I just have codes, right? Figure out your codes. Write your codes so
Yeah.
that you can track it easier and it doesn't feel overwhelming. Like you don't have to write a paragraph about your orgasm every time.
No.
I would just go to the dollar store, get a sticker sheet of stars that are different colors.
Yes.
Make
Yeah, that's a great
yourself a
idea.
little legend on the back of your sheet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you
Again,
get a gold star when it's a 5.
Right.
ooh,
Here you go.
when it's a 5, I love that.
And I would
Yeah,
also
that's
add
great.
in there, I know this is a little woo-woo, but I've been starting to do this, is look at where the moon cycle is. Just saying. You might notice something. Just saying.
Yeah, I think that we definitely feel some energy shifts. And I think that it also affects our desire,
Right.
because we're going to see when we start really paying attention to the orgasm tracker, we're going to see exactly where the lulls are, where the highs are. We're going to be able to sort of figure out what happened in between there. I just think it's a really good way to be in it and just be aware. And I think that that will help us to recognize what works for us, what doesn't work for us. And then we can translate that if we have a partner so that they're understanding of those triggers for you as well. And I use trigger in a positive way in that scenario. You can also customize some little mini challenges for yourself. So maybe 1 month it's your slow pleasure month. Maybe 1 month is a mindfulness month, maybe an exploration month. I always like to add in things like, this month I'm only going to wear sexy lingerie to bed, even by myself. Just put something different on your body and see how that makes your brain feel. what happens in those scenarios. So I think that's really smart.
Mhm.
Themes like quality over speed, new techniques, stress relief focus. There's all kinds of different angles that you can take. Try different times of day, different environments, routines, partners. I'm just kidding. Okay, that one was for me.
Or toys.
Or toys. Yeah, exactly. Add some relaxation practices before or after, a bath, stretching, exercising, relaxing, having a tea. Just figure it out, track it, and see what happens. And, some of your expectations, you might feel some weeks that you might exceed the pace, right? We talked about for women when they have their period quite often, or when they're ovulating, they may feel that need more. Some weeks you might hit a zero. You might not even hit that chart even one time. Both are normal. The challenge is about consistency, not perfection.
Mhm. Don't ever make the goal like, I have to blah, 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 blah. No, my goal is to be consistent.
Yeah. So what do you guys think would be the biggest benefit to someone who's dedicating a year to intentional pleasure?
Well, I
What are we
think
thinking?
that if someone takes half an hour, they're going to take 2 minutes by the end of the year, and everyone's going to be happier for that because when you can come like a guy, life gets easier. Bing,
Yeah.
bang, boom. I'm out.
I think you just go back to the beginning of this episode and all the benefits, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I have to agree. I think too that it's also going to put a lot of people in a place of really understanding their own bodies and what makes them feel good. And again, I think that will translate to partnerships if they have one. And I think you're right. I think there'll be all around pleasure for everyone.
Mhm.
I think there's
Mhm.
going to be a lot more happy people on the streets.
I hope so. Let's just do it. Not safe for brunch orgasm challenge. Everybody in.
Mhm.
Send it to your friends.
Yep. We
Right?
need like
Do
a
you-
secret hand signal or something from we're out.
maybe when we're out. Yeah, don't ask me in public,
Yeah.
but you'll know. There will be signs. So do you guys think that 200 in a year is too many, too little? What are your thoughts? Do you think they can do it? I mean, I'm gonna
I mean,
nail it.
for a woman who can have multiple orgasms in one session, I don't think it's too much.
Right.
I'd have to agree.
Yeah. It's a
For men?
great year to train your body to have multiples.
There you go.
There you go. It is about learning and training. And what would somebody learn about themselves in 12 months of tracking pleasure? I mean, I think they're just going to learn what they like, what they don't like. And I hope that it just pulls out that big C, communication.
Yeah. And
Agree.
I hope that it also too makes them more open to talking about it with other people. And I'm not saying to talk to people about your orgasms and blah, 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 but just to make
Right.
sexual wellness like a normal part of any conversation where it doesn't make people cringe, you know?
Yeah, just a
Mhm.
focus. Come on, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
I have to agree with that. I think we need to be talking about it more, or at the very minimum, finding a safe person, whether that's a partner or a best friend, somebody that you can kind of be in forward movement with. We have to talk about these things.
Yeah.
And
And
if
if
we're
you
not,
like, you can even too
we're not growing.
get a friend, pick a partner. That's your orgasm buddy for the year.
I love it.
Do you have to keep the same one all year? What?
No, I just need a friend to talk about.
I'm just teasing you.
You know what?
Oh.
Different strokes for different folks.
But that's right, man. You did not know what you signed up for when I got single, huh? Oh my gosh. All right. So that's the challenge. That's the intention and the mindset shift behind it. And before we wrap up, we want to leave you with a few final thoughts as we head into a year of pleasure on purpose.
Mhm. So, as we head into 2026, we want this challenge to be a reminder that your pleasure, your wellness, and your self connection matters. You deserve an intentional space.
This isn't about hitting a number. This is about tuning into your body, lowering your stress, exploring what feels good, and making pleasure part of your regular wellness routine.
So whether you reach 200, 20, or you surprise yourself with something totally different, we hope this challenge helps you feel more grounded, more joyful, and more in touch with you.
And we'll be with you the whole year during this challenge. We are your orgasm buddies.
That's right.
We will share any new research we come across, updates. If you guys have stories or insights you want to share, we're going to be here for that all year long and probably a little chaos as well.
If you want to join us, track your journey, ask questions, or send us anonymous updates, you know where to find us.
So here's to a year of pleasure on purpose, a year of connection, a year that's definitely going to make brunch conversations a lot more interesting.
See you next
See you next
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Thanks for filling up a seat at the Taboo Talk Not Safe for Brunch table. If today's episode made you laugh, think, or squirm a little, do us a solid, follow, rate, and leave a review. It's the podcast version of a good tip. Want more unfiltered conversations? Hit the link in the show notes and sign up for our weekly newsletter. It's the stuff that didn't make it on the air.
Until next time, keep it bold, keep it curious, and definitely keep it not safe for brunch.